Alright, let me record and I'll make a new class known as drivers. Alright, now, or I can go back to the original one, Selenium basics. Like I wrote Firefox driver, driver equals to new Firefox driver, and I am going to Gmail. Similarly, I can create the object of Chrome driver as well. Say cd equals to new Chrome driver. Okay, and you import it. Right, once you run it, you'll have the error. The driver executable must be set by webdriver.chrome.driver system path property. Okay, basically the point out here is that you can write or you have to download an exe file for Chrome driver. I'm not saying exe file for Chrome, but Chrome is a third party driver actually. Hold on, I'll tell you. You go to the Selenium website, go to the download section, fine, and what you need to do is that you will scroll down and you'll have this section, third party browser drivers not developed by Selenium HQ. Alright, and you go to Chrome, fine, and out here you can go to all versions available in downloads. You can go to this link, fine, and out here, just a minute, yeah, you go to this link out here, storage.googleapis.com. Hold on guys. Right, and go to the latest version 2.9. Alright, and download the zip file for your operating system. If you have a 64-bit operating system, you can still download this one, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, and like I'll close this, I already have it. I have it in my F drive, Chrome driver.exe. Right, you don't have to execute it, fine, you don't have to execute it. All you need to do is that you need to write system.setProperty webdriver.chrome.driver and the path to your Chrome driver.exe. That is, it's in F drive. In Java you have to give double slash, right, Chrome driver dot, make sure you give the double slash. Alright, and when you run this, Chrome browser opens up. You see that a blank Chrome browser has opened. Fine. Now similarly for I as well. Okay, for I as well you have got Internet Explorer driver. I equals to new Internet Explorer driver. Okay, you write I.get, go to the URL http gmail.com. When you run this, again you will get an error for iDriver. For iDriver also you have to download an exe file from the Selenium website. Okay, you go to the download section and you will have the Internet Explorer driver server section over here. Download it for 32-bit I or 64-bit I, fine, depending on your OS. Obviously the I will also be there, and you can save it. Like in my PC I have saved it under F drive, I drive for server. Okay, you can write over here system.setProperty WebDriver.i.driver and the value to fdrive iDriver server.exe. Fine, and run it. You need to put a semicolon. You run this and you'll see that I will open and it will go to Gmail. Yes, you'll get that video as well. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, you see that I opens. Now many times you might not be able to open I. Okay. The reason being that, first of all, make sure that in zoom settings the zoom is set to 100%. Firstly, make sure the zoom is set to 100%. Secondly, go to tools, internet options and go to security. Okay, in case you are not able to open I, make sure that all these 4 zones have the level at the same position. In case it is opening, it's fine, but in case it's not opening, make sure the levels are at the same location. Alright, fine. So these are the 3 drivers. Apart from these, there are other drivers. For example, remote WebDriver. This is one of the important drivers. It's used in GRID. In Selenium GRID, when you have to run the test cases parallelly, you use remote WebDriver. Okay. Then there is a driver for Safari known as Nandi. There might be some security issue. That's why there's a limitation. It's built like that. I'm also not sure about it. Okay. Right, Isha, I hope this answers your question what you asked me, that you need to have the driver separately. Yes, you need to download them separately. Yes. Similarly, you have got a driver known as Safari driver, which is unstable. Many things they don't work on this driver. Obviously, as the name suggests, it is used for Safari. You need to have the Apple developer ID to actually work on this. Apple ID, not the developer ID. You need to have the Apple ID, and you have a driver known as HTML unit driver. Okay, HTML unit driver d equals to new HTML unit driver. You create the object. Fine. Then you write d dot get to the URL, say http bbc.com. Fine. When you run this program, you will not see anything happening. Okay. Just a minute. I'll comment this iDriver part. Right. When you run this program, you will not see anything happening. Okay. Program will start and it will stop. The thing is, this driver is a kind of, it tests in a hidden mode. It doesn't open any browser. It sends the request to the server behind the scenes. It gets the response from the server. Okay, it can test in a, they say that this kind of mode is, it can test in a headless mode. Okay, right. Sometimes you are on a Unix box where there is no user interface. You cannot install Chrome or I over there. You cannot launch it. So you use HTML unit driver over there, and it's also very fast as compared to other drivers, since it doesn't involve opening any browser. If I print over here, say d.getTitle, fine. If I run this program, it will run and it will also print the title of the BBC page. Now all these driver classes, they implement the same interface WebDriver. Okay, and few minutes back there was a question which was asked to me. Okay, that what do you mean by these 2 lines? What is the difference between these 2 lines? WebDriver driver equals to new Firefox driver and Firefox driver equals to new. So not right now, but in tomorrow's class I'll be taking up this question. Okay, I need time to answer this question and move forward. I'll stop here for today. I think I've done more than enough, taken up basics of object-oriented programming, interfaces, all the types of driver classes and all briefly, but we'll be studying these drivers in detail.